What's going on, guys? It's your boy DefiProof, and yes, welcome to Show Me Your Crypto, the everyday show around 3 p.m. EST. Guys, we have a lot of news today, a lot of news, but we're gonna switch over right away. Give me 1 second. Right over to CoinGecko, guys. As you can see, BTC is going down ASAP like a rock. 65K from 70, around 69, 70 down to 65K. Ethereum down 5% on the day, showing a little sign of recovery here. But man, BNB back down to 556. And it's crazy because we do see things like this happening, but it's like, man, it went up so much. It was time for that dip. It was time for a dip. But guys, it has to happen. It has to happen. I'm gonna go ahead and share this chart right here, and this is by Rec Capital. This is by Rec Capital back over on Twitter. Very, very smart individual or smart individuals over in that Twitter, and I respect what they're doing. But look at this chart, guys. Back in 2020, May 11th, guys, right before that halving, you're gonna see that we had that run up, and then had that 20% correction, guys. Volatile corrections, guys. But then what happened after that? Wham! Then we went ahead, recovered. But look at this, guys, right here. 2024 before the halving. What's crazy is that, like I said, the monthly close on this was around 68, and it went over the all-time high, guys. It can show you how bullish this is going to be, or this is right now. But we have to expect some type of correction, just like the one we've seen here in 2020, right before or right there in the mark of the halving. Um, but what I'm looking at is this right here, and this is and we're right there close to that danger zone, right? That's what I like to call it, the danger zone. Right before huge retracements. I'm gonna say, something around 50, 51, 49 ish, around there, before we see this huge push up after the halving. Um, and like you see the green here, guys. The green here indicates we're gonna go well above 100K. So this is what it indicates in this chart. No financial advice, but this is a great picture of we're right there, literally right on that zone, and we should expect some pullbacks. I know everybody's panicking and going crazy, but if you're new to crypto, guys, BTC is very, very volatile. It's not going to be as volatile in the future. You say, you know, once everything is all said and done, everything's centralized and some more shit, but it's probably going to act like a stable coin in the future, 2030, 2038, around there. But right now, guys, you're gonna see these crazy drops, crazy ups, and that's just part of it. That's just part of this sector here, guys. So, very very interesting chart by this guy right here, Rec Capital on Twitter, guys. Very very smart individual. But yeah, don't panic, guys. Do not panic. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. We're gonna go ahead and go back over. And yeah, it's a dramatic fall, but I believe sometimes it could be a little bit of FUD, but unless you have things like this right here, guys. Department of Justice, the US government, guys, moved some Bitcoin over to Coinbase. I mean, in if it's great skill not enough, with great skills not enough for them dumping on us right now. you're gonna see the U.S. government dump even more because according to Zach XBT guys, which another guy on Twitter that I've been following for a long time, according to Zach XBT, 30.1 K BTC 2.1 billion of Silk Road hack funds controlled by U.S. government is on the move right now. 0.001 BTC, which is $69, transferred to a Coinbase deposit address. So it's a test transfer possibly. There's a transaction hash right here, and we could easily or we'll get this address, Coinbase deposit address. We'll put that on the BTC scan, which is right over here. And here we go, guys. Let's see. Wow, look at this, guys. We have nine just a transfer here of 1,999 BTC. Um, this is crazy. This is crazy. Let's see what Zach has to say right here. Update, just like what I was reading right here too. 1,999 BTC, 139 million transferred to the same Coinbase Prime deposit address. This transaction has. So yeah, these guys are. I guess that address that they did test, guys, like a test transfer to see if it's the right address of $69. It looks like they just sent over around 2,000 BTC, guys, and you know most likely if it's going to the Coinbase address, guys, it's most likely gonna get smacked around, and that's pretty that's massive. That's massive to have, guys. And I always had the question of why do they or why can they freely just do that? Can they could just dump those tokens that were basically the Silk Roads and customers there? How come either one they can't uh, either give the funds back or something else, but the government just taking it upon themselves and dumping it? That is really tough to digest. But yeah, guys, over to the fear and greed index. Refresh this to see what it says here. But it looks like we are still on the green. Uh, Here we go. Looks like around the green, guys. We're still in extreme greed, which it's kind of scary as well, knowing how we pumped. So I like seeing this around middle to reddish. That's when I like to buy. But to be still in extreme greed, with everything going on right now, whew, kind of scary for me. One of my favorite charts, guys, the BTC rainbow chart, lets you kind of know when you're in this territory, maximum bubble or FOMO or hodl stages or buy stages or basically a fire sale stage. So this like helps me really tell when I should be selling my stuff. When you see things all the way up here, like back in 2018, you seen this right. This is when people probably started selling, and people started probably buying down here, selling here, buying down here, selling up here, and so forth. But we just had that downer right here. I think we're about to head down a little bit more back to the blue, and then probably up into the orange and reds. But uh, don't don't quote me on it, guys. Don't quote me on it. Um, but yeah, guys, back over to CoinDesk. And not too much news. Ethena actually went live. We spoke about Ethena yesterday, and it starts trading around 64 cents. So, congrats to people who did get that airdrop and were farming the shards and stuff. That's pretty ill. We spoke a lot too about the Argentina president, and now they're starting regulation over there. So people are kind of disappointed. So, got to read up on here too. Hmm. Javier Malay makes his first major mistake. He never took the time to understand Bitcoin. Now he'll suffer for the consequences. Wow. Absolutely. But a couple things, guys. We're gonna talk about the runestone. The runes terminal. We're gonna talk about how you should not fade that, guys, because this is gonna be major, major, major for Bitcoin, and it's like the beginning of something brand new. Is gonna be competitor, uh, uh, competitor to BTC 20s, BRC 20s. That's gonna be crazy. But we'll get back to that. But right now, guys, the Degen chain is waking up, guys. Waking up. There's a lot of tokens over there being made. Things that I've been keeping an eye on over here, but still not buying too much things because I'm still doing research on the tokens that are gonna be the next Bretts, like on base. So let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. We have. Let's see what's been pumping the last hour, guys. I'm looking at Donk. Been looking at Donk a little bit, and this right here, guys, is all right. All right. The liquidity was way lower than this, so this is looking pretty cool. But I like this Degen chain, guys, because it's brand spanking new. Um, brand spanking new. Let me see here. We got Degen Pepe, brand spanking new. Let's see here. We got Degen Floki. Wow, it's looking pretty good. But yeah, guys, take a look at this right here. If you are a Degen, because there could be some major, major plays here, especially in the beginning. But like I said, guys, you got to be very, very careful. There's about 90%, 95% all um, dumb tokens, quick flippies and stuff like that. But I've been taking a real, real good look at these and seeing what's been going on, what's been getting liquidity, what has not, which one are the first movers, which are not. But look at this, Dinu. I like buying things like this because people already took their profits, came out, and now it's time to go up. But no financial advice. I don't like buying on green. You buy always on red. But pretty. There's a lot of alpha here, guys. So I'm gonna leave a link in the description of how to get in here. But it's just easily, guys, just like normal. If you had any EVM, uh, any EVM wallet like MetaMask or Rabby, you could trade in here. So pretty easy. But yes, guys, we have runes, bro. Runes. These guys right here do not fade this, guys. Especially this Rooney token because you're gonna be able to do a lot with this Rooney token. Um, I think there's only 21 million, but we're gonna go over, and the guy is called Casey, guys. We'll go over to his Twitter later. And but here's an update that Casey, the creator of Bitcoin Ordinals, just dropped some major alpha about runes. Here's major key points for the non-developers. One, the release of ORD 0.17.0 today includes the final implementations of runes. This means runes are part of the Ordinals protocol and its decentralization will benefit from how easy it will be for all people running the Ordinals protocol to also run runes. The genesis. First, rune is hard coded. Runes is hard coded and called uncommon goods or uncommon goods. You can find the details about this in the GitHub. So it appears Casey is not hard coding the first 10 runes, but only the first. If this is true, rune 1 to 1000 will likely be etched by one of the major BTC mining companies. So, guys, it looks like the first rune is going to be called Uncommon Goods. And they were first going to inscribe the first 10 runes, but now it looks like it's just going to be one. I would, no financial advice, try to, get into at least the first, one of the first thousands, because you just never know. You just never know what could happen. You imagine you get number 10 or number 12, but it goes by numbers. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what happens here, guys. So, and this is like bringing, this is like uh, a place where there's gonna be a lot of meme tokens. There's gonna be, and it's gonna be easy, like DeFi easy to play around with it. So you really got to keep your eyes open. The Genesis Rune token, Uncommon Good, is an open mint starting on the halving block and ending 4 years later at the next halving. This token is not divisible, no decimals, and each free mint claim allows you to get one token. So I like that. I like how they're distributing their tokens, guys. Is basically from now to 4 years from now, and you're gonna be able to mint one, for the next couple years. You could do one every day, but it ends, like they said, after 4 years. Runes token mints, Rune token mints can have a starting block and ending block, either as a specific number, example, starting at block 1 million and ending at block 2 million, or as a relative number, starts 500 blocks after the rune token is deployed and then 5,000 blocks after. Rune token mints can be supply capped. If a token has both a supply cap and an ending block, whichever happens first will end the mint. The Ordinals protocol has been downgraded from beta to alpha because of all of this runes nonsense, Casey said. This was a big release. Congrats to Casey. I went over there. I just didn't understand anything that Casey was releasing here. I'm looking at everything and trying to figure it out, but this is really like developer talk. Literally, everything was like developer talk. So I'm glad that Trevor was able to actually put this into non-developer talk. So we have a lot of people here commenting and talking about this, though. So really, really, really gotta do your research on this, guys. But this is a couple weeks away. Couple weeks away, right at the halving, guys. So uh Runes Terminal, guys. The Rune Scan, they already got a scan, Rune Pad, Rune Etcher, Runes Book, a Rooney token as well, guys. So it's getting pretty serious over here on the BTC side. But let's go over to the docs real quick. Runes Terminal. Bitcoin's innovation next in screen the runes from Faithful Wealth. Ordinals made BTC into more than just a currency. Let's see here. How Runes Protocol evolves BRC20. For BRC20, number of transactions required. So you need runes. There's only one transaction. BRC27 transactions, and that was one of the things why a lot of people didn't go over to BRC20s because of how many transactions it took to actually, you had to inscribe and transfer and this and third, and with runes is going to be only one transaction. That's awesome, 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 awesome to hear. That makes it a lot easier for people, to actually transact over here. Let's see here. Implementation index and wallet has reference implementation index and wallet. So I think they're using Xverse and Unisat. BRC20 has none. Reliance on ordinals and inscriptions. Runes does not rely on ordinals or inscriptions, and BRC20 relies on both, which is crazy. Character limit for names can have 28 characters names. BRC20 only 4 character names. Types of characters used A through Z, and BRC20 must contain arbitrary encode. So that was tough as well. The arbitrary Unicode, because people didn't really understand it as much, opposed to runes now, which you're gonna be able to use any names, whether it's Pepe eats or Pepe do this or whatever the case may be. Runes are UTXO based. If you guys know about UTXO based things like Bitcoin, which uses UTXO, I think Cardano too uses that, and BRC20 doesn't. BRC20 doesn't. So Runes is gonna be more like the real DeFi on BTC, which is gonna be pretty amazing. And sorry about the background, guys, with the dogs. They are going bananas right now. Let's see here. What else? What else? What else can we? So the technology, guys. So this is basically the EVM to EVM slash EVM to BTC solution. And here's the code, guys. That is awesome, awesome, because like I said, guys, everybody is used to EVMs. And when you bring that technology into BTC, that's gonna be something different. It's gonna be something different. So I'm not fading this whatsoever. Let's see here. The Rooney token. Let's go over to the Rooney token. Let me see. Look at that, guys. Before you go over there, but connecting BTC address to EVM address. Token distributions on the same EVM or runes depending on the need of your project. It's just ill because it's gonna be mixing it all in, bro. And if you guys don't know what EVMs is, it's like ETH, BTC, Polygon, AVAX, Optimism, Arbitrum, Base, Chronos. Those are all EVMs where you could easily use your MetaMask and stuff like that easily. And this could be something huge. This could be something huge. But this is what I really want you guys to pay attention to. Just this Rooney token, because you're gonna be able to do so much things with this Rooney token, especially launch pads and stuff from this room terminal. So real quick, the Rooney token offers exclusive infrastructure access and investment opportunities in the most important new runes protocol parameters. Fair chance, tier-based allocation to runes pad vetted launches. Be the first chance to invest in the first wave of runes applications. Governance, community-driven capital allocation via runes pad governance. Networking, community access to veterans and developers. Future tech, exclusivity, and more. All right. And total supply, guys, 21 mil, as I said. 21 mil over for the Rooney supply. Funding goal 99 BTC. Initial market cap 16 BTC and so forth. But this is not by round how much they're trying to get by round, but this is the evaluation and how it's going to be added up from OG round to second round and how it's going to be looking. But market cap there. Um, Use of the proceeds, development 35%, marketing 20%, operational 30, incentives 10, legal 5, Rooney token economics. And it's going to show you everything here, guys, about the economics, whether the allocation, tokens, any unlocks, daily, cliffs, vesting. That's going to be awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm going to show you some charts here as well. But this is all for you guys to do your research. This is the team, guys. Very, very known in the space. You could go ahead and do your research on each and every one of them. And here they are, their partners and investors. Where you could chat, guys. Telegram, Twitter, Discord. Do not make sure you guys do your research on this, guys. because it's going to be very important, especially at the halving, to have that information there. I'm ready to go. Yeah, you definitely need that info. Definitely need that info. But all right, guys, make sure you guys do your own research on everything that I mentioned, because having is only 18 days away, either 17, 18, however you guys want to count it by block. But make sure you guys do your own research. Join the sauce, guys. This is the official Show Me Your Crypto chat, where you got more than 580 members that are ready to help you with anything you ask for over there. And let's get it going. Shout out to Bobby Compound. And you already know, stay safe out there, guys. If you have any projects to talk about, make sure you message me directly on my Telegram. You already know.